In number 13, we have a question which is a little different. It says Google is expected to pay a dividend of $1.50 next year. So expected to pay, that means $1.50 is D1. Its dividend growth rate is expected to be 20% for the following 3 years, after which dividends are expected to grow at a rate of 5% forever. Its required return is 8%, and you're asked, what is the best estimate of Google's stock price? So this time you want to start with your D1 because that's what you're given. D1, $1.50. D2, remember it said that the dividends are growing at 20% for 3 years, the following 3 years. 1, 2, 3. So $1.50 times 1.2 is equal to 1.8. D3, 1.8 times 1.2 equals 2.16. D4, 2.16 times 1.2 equals 2.592. After that, it becomes a constant 5% forever. So 2.5920 times 1.05 is equal to 2.7216. So that is your dividend in year 5. Because it started off at D1 and it told you that for the following 3 years, the growth rate would be 20%, and then after that, it would become 5% forever. So you found your dividends in this first step. You have take note here, you have a constant growth rate after year 4. So you find the price of the stock in year 4. And we know that the price of the stock in year 4 is equal to your dividend in year 5 over R minus G. You found your dividend in year 5, 2.7216. You know what R is, 8%, minus 0.05, your constant growth rate. So the price of the stock in year 4 is equal to 90.72. In the third step, you find the price of the stock today, which is what you're asked. So you're discounting the future dividends back to the present. Take note, in this case, you have to discount $1.50, your D1. Why? Because it has not yet been paid. It's a future dividend, a future cash flow. So $1.50 divided by 1.08 in year 1, $1.80 in year 2 divided by 1.08 squared. In year 3, you have 2.16 divided by 1.08 cubed, plus in year 4, your dividend is 2.592, plus the value of the stock in year 4 divided by 1.08 to the power of 4. So the price of your stock is $73.23. So let's take a look at number 14. In number 14, you're told Yahoo just paid a dividend of $1.25. Again, that's your D0, just paid. Its dividend growth rate is expected to be 30% for the following 3 years, after which dividends are expected to grow at a rate of 4% forever. Its required return R is 10%, and you're asked, what is the best estimate of Yahoo's stock price? Just paid a dividend of $1.25. That is your D0. The dividends are growing by 30% for 3 years. D1, D2, D3. Growing by 30%, 1.25 times 1.30 is equal to 1.625. That dividend is again growing by 30%. That is equal to 2.1125. And for the third year, it's again growing by 30%. So that's 2.1125 times 1.30, which is equal to 2.7463. After year 3, it becomes constant at 4%. So 2.7463 times 1.04 is equal to 2.8561. So once again, you ask yourself, after which year is the dividend becoming constant? The growth in dividend becoming constant. And you see here it's after year 3. So you need to find the price of the stock in year 3. And the price of the stock in year 3 is equal to your dividend in year 4 over R minus G. So that is equal to 2.8561 divided by 0.10 minus 0.04, your constant growth rate forever. And that is equal to 47.6017. Now you can discount all your future cash flows. Notice in this case, you are not discounting the $1.25 because that has already been paid. So you discount 1.625, your first dividend. Your R is equal to 10%. Remember, if we go back, R is equal to 10%. So 1.625 divided by 1.1. Your second dividend is 2.1125 divided by 1.10 squared. And your third dividend is 2.7463 plus the value of the stock in year 3, which we just calculated, 47.6017 divided by 1.10 cubed. So the price of the stock in this case is $41.05, $41.05. So class, I hope you've understood all of this. And if you haven't, don't worry. Remember, we will be meeting via Zoom on Tuesday, every Tuesday. So you can pop into the room to ask any additional questions.